Here's a crazy story. Imagine a country where a former president's son is running for president. Now, this former president was also once the head of the country's secret police and was involved in many coups and assassinations, including leaders of his own country. Now his son is running for president, who, by almost unanimous agreement, is complete incompetent, by the way. So the election is too close to call until the deciding votes for the former president's son are cast suspiciously in the state where the former president's other son, the brother of the candidate, was just by coincidence the governor. The election is thrown into disarray. The dispute over the vote count leads to a court battle where the presidency was decided not by a vote of the people, not even by the electoral college. The presidency of this particular country in that year was decided by 9 people on this country's highest and therefore most corrupt court. If you haven't guessed by now, we're not talking about a South American military dictatorship or a totalitarian Balkan state. The country is America in the year 2000. And make no mistake, this was a coup, and as opposed to January 6th, a successful one, perpetrated by the Bush family on behalf of the real ruling class of this country. Let's remember, George Bush Sr.'s father, Prescott Bush, was a big-time public Nazi supporter and one of the leaders of the 1933 attempted failed fascist coup d'etat of America. And he was never held accountable. Then George Bush Sr., his son, as a member of the CIA, was involved in the murder of JFK, only to be rewarded with a presidency years later, and then further have his completely unqualified son eventually succeed him, who would go on to be an unpunished war criminal. You know, John F. Kennedy once said, "Ask not what your country could do for you, ask what you could do for your country." Instead, I say, ask, what did our country do to us?